Oh, so you hear the news? They say that many won't bribe the judges then in the bit of information. They won't go to the judges and bribe them. This is what Front Page Africa is reporting. So this morning, I like to wake up and read a newspaper. I would know about what happened in Liberia. When you can talk, you can try to read a different newspaper. So you go to TLC Africa. There are all the different Liberia online newspaper and thing. And online magazine and thing where you can read different stories and things. They bring a whole lot of things. What interests you and things, you can read it from there. From politics to sports to like opinion. Some people do some write-ups and things. So all these different things, and they have other foreign news media like Fox, all kinds of things. That's where we read most of our online news from and thing. So today, Front Page Africa is reporting that they are watching, and people within the Supreme Court and the majority black are trying to do some kind of thing from behind the scene. This is what they say. Look, since the crisis thing happened between the Speaker Kofa and the majority black, the Speaker Kofa group and the majority black thing, a lot of things been happening behind the scene. Now, the bill of information here will be able to clarify everything the Liberian people wanted to know. Because remember now, Speaker Kofa went and reported that Richard Namwekun, Thomas Farah, they are all disregarding the Supreme Court ruling on December 24th. So on December, so he went in 2024, he went in and asked the court for a bill of information to clarify everything what the court said. And this information, we know that the court just released a document citing all of them to come on the 26th so that they can be explained. The court just signed out to one of the judges and anything so they can be able to explain the bill of information. Now, right now, we are hearing a whole lot of allegations about bribing. Now, it has been reported that some wealthy people that is supporting the majority black. Some people, in the Liberian community, the majority black, they are doing the thing because they have people there that are supporting them. There are some people there that they are depending on for them to do certain things for them. So, we are getting information that these people are planning to temper and influence the court decisions. And these accusations have been raising a lot of concerns of integrity within the Liberian justice system. Now, integrity is one of the things that we need from the court, that we want for people at the higher court to exhibit. Call the spade a spade. Go through the cases then. Don't take one side for another. Don't fear other people because the people are wealthy or the people are good. This is what we are hearing. This is what we are reading and thinking. And the majority black, with the legal thing, they are also argue that what is going on right now and thing, Kofa and group have been suspended and they are just trying to make laws and other things. They get no case and thing. What they're saying. But Kofa just want the court to explain what they say within the whole case here. And these guys are threatening the judges about interfering into what is going on right now. And right now, most of the judges are not going to sit by and just relax and say, oh, what's going on? Anything. But the only thing most Liberians are concerned about is the Supreme Court, about integrity. See, integrity really comes. The court have to be smart. If the people is going to bribe the court, they're going to be using some other means. And if the court not try it, if the court made mistake, the court test it. You know, the court come out of print out special belt and carry it to the court, usually a bribing, and see how many people will actually lay hand on that bill and where that money will be spent. They will trace it back to whosoever was involved. Don't spoil me for this small thing here, baby. This thing here, what's going right now? Now the Liberian, the feature is on this thing. The left is on this thing. So we expect the court to actually stand up for the people. Do the right thing. Do what the law says is the law there. Because they are the only people right now that will depend on to be able to cut everything that is going on right now. So, our fellow Liberian, right now the whole political tension has escalated with like suspension of several of the minority black leaders and things. That is not a good thing. Where it reached right now is on differently. Like people like Mervin could also take the group to court. Papi Smo was suspended. Dixon Sibo, Musa Berete, Yeke Koluba, all of these people then. Everybody that stand against the speakership of Namwekun tried to suspend them. Then now he's trying to use a wealthy friend to be able to manipulate the court system. But that will not happen. That will not happen. I can tell anybody. That will not happen. What Front Page Africa is reporting right now. And people are there, they're saying that they are aware. Don't forget, other people got people around the judges and things. They got people that work in the court system. So if any funny thing happen with regards to the court or any information that is being played, I just want to give you some example. You remember when the DEA want to go take some fraudulent or how they can call it or search and seizure thing from where they're not supposed to take it, all the things came out and how the judge said he wasn't there and it went out fast, finally like somebody forced the judge's signature or the judge wasn't there. You know, we understand how the game was being played behind the scenes. The thing, all those things will happen. And now they will take picture. So if you the judge and thing, if you just want to spoil your name, or if you want to be a victim, or you want for your children not to get the feature that they deserve and thing, then you go play with the case here. You go play with the whole case here and come and say, you know what, let's play with the case here. Let's do some kind of thing with a bill of information thing. Everybody know what that bill of information say. And and based on what you said, people did the research. That bill of information, the word that you use, you have not even used it to do it. Maybe it will be the first time in politics, but you have used it before and we know the interpretation. And people are asking that the court should make it simple. If it comes for the court to make story out of it or even draw it for the people to be able to see it or watch it, do it for them, let everybody see it, let everybody understand it. Because a lot of people already know what's going on. So we want to be able to understand what the bill of information says, draw it for the people that didn't see it, so that other people can be convinced on the other side. So people that even that are with them must say, "Look, my man, this is how I am." They think they will try, but let's go do it. How we want for the Supreme Court we have to present the bill of information in it. So people say, "Yeah, we try to do something, but it did not work. So let's go back and do the right thing." And we are calling on other lawmakers because if the bill of information is being passed, do the right thing, man. Go back to your chambers. Go back on the whosoever the thing. You know, put your pride aside and thing because some of you they just over there because your friends are influencing you and thing. And thing has not been working. The whole thing been storing a lot of your operation and thing. Everybody looking for trying to legitimize the saying. The other man want to show that he working, bossing people office and thing, taking a new position and thing, and we hearing that in the back end. Look, if all the things doesn't work out for you, if it's not come out of the way you guys plan anything, you must just get ready to face the consequence about the thing. I see right. Yeah, because we know there's every force there's also an equal or opposite reaction in everything. So you must be willing to face the consequence of this thing here. I'm telling you. Hey, good morning, my brother. How are you? That's the drama, man. Where we are right now, brother. You know, I keep telling people are saying like, look, right now, with everything that is happening right now, I'm just looking at other lawmakers who were influenced by their friends to be able to go and say, you know what, they won't be part of the majority black thing, they won't be part of the whole speaker thing, they want to do it. But if the law says what the law says it is, they have to go back. Because all the things just delay more progress for the Liberian people. That's what you're doing. It's just delaying. And some things are not even happening in the community. Zamba, Zamba. Zamba, Zamba. The original UPP people in there. But man, if people say the struggle must continue, but we say no, the struggle should not continue. But we got to find different definition for that thing. But man, well, what you see? Yeah, you know, I don't understand what's happening right now. Just like, you know, can you imagine? One of the things that really supporting the majority black Canadians, like the Liberian Senate.
Gidi boy though.
What's up, my brother? Man,
No power. I heard you, my man. Hey, that wow, boy.
yeah, man, camera over.
I seen you, boy. I know I been. I seen me.
No, turn your camera around. Maybe your camera. Wait, let me see.
Like I seen myself, but I see your own. Your own is dark.
Yeah, your camera is turning around. Turn your camera around.
Okay.
So,
I turn my camera
so
around.
I don't know where you can see yourself.
I'm seeing myself, but your own is dark.
Yeah, it doesn't show like your cameras is on. Let me see if I can.
Gidi what you know. Gigi what you know.
Man, what's up? What need for your hand, bro?
My man, I bow. My man, we yell. Yeah, managing, bro.
You just gonna what? Or you?
No, man. It's still early here.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
But I know whether you get chance, but I want about to hit. I want about to hit on the LMP on. I can call it maybe in the night. You working in that, right? Or you doing it?
When what are we coming on?
No,
Let's see if
I want
I'll be
to
able
do
to
it on
check
the
out.
Zoom. Like, I want a session or the police that were on. He might show. He spoke
Yeah.
about the thing. So I want about to go through the videos and stuff.
I went through that stuff late, right? After I almost finished when
Yeah, I mean, for me, I listen to the
okay,
interview and things.
what I will look for it to I will look for it listen to it today.
Oh,
Then
I can probably I'll try to see if I can send it to you. You can
yeah,
listen to
send
it.
it to me.
Then
Yeah,
maybe
send it to me. Let me listen to it when I listen to it. Then when then I will send you message so we can go through it this evening.
yeah, anything to do. You're gonna play it out, or we all can listen to it, and we can kind of look at a few things with regards to that, and see that what we can discuss and what we can kind of take a look at and things. But for now, I just
Yeah.
want to talk about like just today from Africa, just reporting the men trying to grab the code so that bit of information can be compromised and things when it comes outside. So that what people want to doing. But a lot of people in the court saying that they are aware.
They are aware that the people, well, the people want to bribe the code. So the people want to tell us that our code is not credible again. I want to tell us in Liberia or outside Liberia that the code is not credible.
I mean, it's not even all like Omil was the first one. Omil one of the revamp that says anything, that are going through every sector of our branch of government helping to do the revamp, right? They
No,
started
I
with
just asked GT. I just asking a question.
it can
That's a
happen.
question I'm asking, bro.
It can happen.
Then, if the Liberian people feel that the code is not credible, then I think what they need to do to get government, it's just hard, GT. It just, with the Liberian, let's talk with the Liberian. I will not take myself from it because I'm a Liberian. We just hard to be certified with things. So long when you're going against this person, you will say the code is compromised. When going also I will say the code is
Yeah,
compromised.
but we are seeing it as Liberian where the court would say certain things, and what the court says that say, oh, this is what the court over. Then you get it, and then you see a broadly daylight what the court not supposed to say certain thing. They will rule for that thing, and you could be saying that, but the court can let all the thing pass. So look at the case with the Lucas Rachel thing. We're seeing people go to court to come back with today. There are a lot of cases that to do. The court have not been satisfactory to the people, and I will tell you the truth. So people get a lot of questions when it comes to the court in Labrador. The way people get evidence, the people that are around the courts, and the way the court handle cases and things, how cases are
GT,
being. People get a lot of questions. Even in the
GT,
information, it delay. It could delay the court.
let's talk to. Sometimes, when people go to court, is the counsel of the defense counsel or the other counsel, their presentation of the matter in court, they don't get sufficient evidence. Sometimes you say you're as against, let's say you police officer. Sometimes
We
people carry
agree.
cases to court. Sometimes people carry cases to court, GT. When they carry the cases to court, and it's not, they mean say go to the police station, they give conflicting statement. And through that conflicting statement, you say you can deter or you can look at it as me. What it's saying is not true or is true.
No, but
That how the court
okay,
looks. GT.
let's keep it to the case. But in the case of the bill of information, what the court already
Yeah.
finished ruling in the case, they're saying that all the guys thing was ultra viral, which means they're acting on beyond. Everybody know what that thing means. And everybody check that. This is not the first time the court saying that. But what the court ruling, it doesn't show that there's nothing in favor of the majority black. So people going by and saying, okay, now let's get information. Why they could delaying over 5 months or again too long for them to be able to even explain these things? So they should just come a long time and be to doing it. What is the delay within the thing? They even come up with verbal statement saying that look, we are not supporting this. We are not going to this because we don't see this. The same way the group there, when they opened the court recently, when the court opened recently, I think some part of last week and thing, the speakers and the other representatives, they wasn't represented. So you always see there's a trouble rep there. So they got to come down and break the thing up. We don't want to hear people saying that people trying to play with them on the case here and trying to do that. Then we'll start to question if they would do it or not. We don't want to go that far. They should be more, into that. It's not about one side, it's about them. They don't want delaying the case. They don't want making the guys acting that the way they're behaving. The court has so many other power that they could use just with the justice minister and other people around to call them to order to actually handle the thing.
You know what? So don't cheat. What you saying true? So now they go to the court problem. After the king over the ultra viral verdict, where the justice minister came up with his opinion, I think for me it was the court. The court need to come out and say, "Oh, Mr. Minister of Justice, what you saying is not the truth of the opinion of the court." on the decision of the
Immediately, he should have done that.
but they never and ever make any say anything. Now, from what so I hope from that we say I know we say or what
Yeah,
we say
yeah.
the statement, it raised another tension in our country because certain King GT, if you look at it, the other lawmaker from the majority side were attending.
It explain what the
No,
bench is
I
thinking
mean
and what
now,
the bench
but
is doing.
GT, why did what I get problem with Boise at that time? Boise what
No, not based on the court. Basically representing the court. His opinion was coming from the opinion of the court.
our
Yeah.
opinion. It is opinion. It was his opinion. He said that it was the decision of his colleagues.
Yes.
It was the decision of a colleague.
It was the verbal. It's like the way they write it, the way the action already show it to the.
No, then
when you
listen to Boise
that
opinion,
was the
he said
decision of the police.
the both side. Then he said the both side, all of them acting on auto virus.
No.
Then you're talking about
Look, if we're saying that both sides we already know that. Look, they have to go back on the COFA and do the right thing. That all COFA is asking. So if they
he
don't
said
go back,
no before the period of information. I talk about basic statement or opinion.
Basic statement explain the actions that the people saying and what the auto actually means. Basic statement explain it. The lawmaker side with the majority black, they say it's a liquor talk because they don't believe it. So if basic statement,
I listen to that one. That family said it.
yeah.
But what I'm saying, if you listen keenly, to basic, I think that they play on spoon. They play on spoon. He said they both are acting auto virus.
No, he said it. He mentioned.
He said they both majority and the minority.
Yeah. He mentioned their actions. Look, the autovirus, we all know the acting autovirus because the people, let us say you're supposed to do certain things, but somebody acting in your way, you cannot do what you're supposed to do. So who is to doing? And they're saying that this is autovirus, like you're doing more than what you're supposed to do. Go back to how it's supposed to be. And when you go back to how it's supposed to be, you is the original driver for the car. You don't want to have to start driving before anybody will go after the wheel, or you got to take the key and say, man, let the car key here. Let to do it all. But now the men are in the seat. What they're saying that the men are driving the car now. They're saying that, oh man, you're not supposed to be driving the car. Let everything you do right now, you acting out of the way. It's common sense,
for
bro.
Me, for me, I like to be on the both side. That's why I said you are talking about. That's why I said you are talking about the court. I agree with you. Sometimes the court is one of the problems in the country, and so you understand me? Because the court, I expected the court. For me, what I'm saying, I expected the court, the entire court. I said, we say one. I said I expected the Supreme Court, the whole best Supreme Court to come up after the Justice Minister came out with her opinion. The entire court, the entire Supreme Court will say, no, Mr. Minister. Then now what we say, this is what we say, this is what we say. But what did Supreme Court remain mute? Why?
Because this is what we're talking about, Nana. Because we are hearing that the court want to compromise on the bill of information. And why they remain mute. You see how you're looking at? So now this is why people start to question the credibility of the court. When the court do that, because it came up and say like people start seeing some association from certain justices and that wealthy people who are supporting the so-called majority black. So people start seeing them mingling and things around. People around the press start voicing no opinion and things. Start saying that no, it's not supposed to be that way. They start seeing people start saying the same thing. The Supreme Court, like you myself say here, the Supreme Court is the one delaying the thing. No, they prolonging the thing too long. And on the 26th, if they don't come up with any information that can draw the picture of what the Liberian people expect, they'll escalate the thing for where it is supposed to do. I'm telling you. This was
So
you
see what you're saying? The expectation of the Liberian people So if they can't all say, okay, Kofa is in the wrong, then other people say they want. If they can't say Rachel Kun in the wrong, they say other people they want. That's some of the reasons I've seen. I said they're looking at king. They have to look at a king. Chidi, what from what you saying? Because if the council want decision, other party of another say the council will say, so if you look at a king, no, the mistake of the court at the initial stage, you saw Johnny Louis sent when the Supreme Court got compromise, since what he said, Francis Koportan after Johnny Louis.
You are just asking me from the beginning. Now you tell me that it's when the Supreme Court get compromised. Well, Francis Koportan. You see, you saying it because you cannot have your own experience or yes certain things about the code and thing.
No, what
I'm
trying to say, what I'm trying to say, what the code begins. Like you see, when the impeachment stuff started with Speaker business in our house, it's at that time Johnny Lewis was the chief justice at that time. When it happened with Snow, what become a people came down with that very.
So for me,
Hey, Theophilus Tunas, what's up, my brother? It been long, my man.
look at Theo, if you say Kofa is out, look, Theo, Kofa can be out, but if the procedure of getting Kofa out is not been done.
Oh, GB, you Theo from the same class.
For the same class, bro.
Remember, I said, crowd for Began Street agent together. Theophilus Tunas, man.
No,
Theophilus Tunas.
man, before you Theo, I've been knowing Theo before Keremen, but we get the Keremen where I'm going to know in Google. It's seeing like in Central Moral or being like Central Moral area and anything. So I've been seeing, yeah.
No, him and myself, it began street together. We live on front street. We
Hey,
right down to back.
To do it. So that front street. But for me, I'm
Right
going
to
Central
back the
Moral.
school there.
So I
And also,
know that.
he and myself were hospitaling down Waterside together. And all the Theophilus Tunas, man.
Like from police, like we really got closer to but I've been seeing him like way before that time. Like we went to doing the way before that time. So I've been seeing. So before on the police, the police really brought like close together and thing.
Tio, where your brother Vanny, man? Where Vanny?
Tio saying the Kofa thing, the Kofa is out.
Nothing forget about you.
No. I agree that the Kofa is out, but if the procedure of getting Kofa out is not being done, that what will mess the government.
What
will expose people.
Chiti, you know, if they say that the government, the executive branch, were waiting for the court up to this time, there's nothing good going to be going on in our country. People can be working, no money. You know what?
No.
You know, so now too myself, I can sit down and sit down. So I say I hold the Supreme Court responsible.
No.
You say
the delay of the Supreme Court is the problem.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth. But do you know why the Supreme Court is kind of skeptical about doing certain decision and thing? Because the protections of the Supreme Court. This is how our system is set up. The protection of the Supreme of the judges and things within the Supreme Court is coming from the executive branch, and the executive branch will enforce what the Supreme Court say. How our law is to do it.
Okay, now I can't all of this. According to the Supreme Court, according to the Supreme Court, they say Rachel Kun is proposed, is not a speaker.
Yeah.
What during the budgeting hearing? Why they send their people to go do budgeting hearing on Rachel Kun administration?
Because the executive branch is enforcing Rachel Kun's side. Let me tell you now. In our government, the Supreme Court protections and the social justice protection thing is coming from the executive. So the executive now in our law is that the lawmaker, the Supreme Court get there, the part of the branch of government, but even the pay, the stationary, everything has to be decided upon by what? The lawmaker. The lawmaker has to decide how much the Supreme Court made, what kind of thing they get, what kind of benefit I go to them, and things like that. So you see, the Supreme Court is in the people more. Then at the same time, the security, the safety is in the hand of the other side.
You see why I'm saying this for? Why I'm saying this? If the Supreme Court feel that Rachel Kun is not a rightful speaker. They was not supposed to send their people for budgeting hearing. Then the Liberian people know. Then from there, then the Liberian people will know.
No. Listen,
Why
you're
you
not
not
getting what I say,
let me to
bro.
learn?
You're not
Why you
getting
not
what I
let
say.
me to learn? Why you not let me to learn?
No. I just want you to do. They not send the people for budgeting hearing. You see, you got to
They
understand
send the people went for budgeting hearing. Ask anybody.
No, the Supreme Court, the
No,
Supreme
I just
Court,
say
the Supreme Court.
I want clearly one first.
Okay, go ahead.
I want for you to know that the Supreme Court went for budgeting hearing.
The Supreme Court, you went for budgeting hearing, yeah?
Yeah. And the same man who signed that budget, who they say the man speaker, they take it pay on the man.
Now,
They take it pay from there.
you hearing anything what I'm saying, yeah? The Supreme Court is not responsible. The Supreme Court don't make the budget. You hear it? Let me just say,
I agree.
No, they don't make the budget. They don't do it. The lawmaker in our government, in our system, the way our system is set up, the lawmaker, the representative, the whole house, they're responsible. They're responsible to make the budget. How the budget has been allocated. They want to do all the things on the budget and that. All the Supreme, all the part of the branch of government, all of the part of the branch of government, they all on the same level. So the Supreme Court hand is in the people. They put this out, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, what you to do, everything. The people put everything. They line everything up for you. So like the power they get it. And on the other side, I'm saying the people that will enforce that everything that law make on them right for us to go on it, like what executive branch of government. Then the people that will explain it, we know that the Supreme Court will go explain it. But if the Supreme Court do not explain it properly, that the way they're supposed to explain it, the executive branch will not go and enforce anything. So the Supreme Court ain't got anything to do. The Supreme Court just got to continue going to the way. What the lawmaker then send to them, what the lawmaker then do in the thing, they will continue to do what they're supposed to do. But at the end of the day, the Supreme Court, when they bring the Supreme Court, would say, look, you bring our money to all you to do it. But at the end of the day, we got to explain the thing, how the money will work and how the thing will work. The Supreme Court still can ask what they, but they get afraid because when they say certain things, they have protection. Because when they say certain things, let's say when you go make be more outside there, when somebody comes to handle you, you got to get the executive branch to protect you. When the executive branch put protection from the associate justice and thing, all of them will be vulnerable in our country. That's why they're afraid.
Okay. Okay. Then I ask you the question again.
Yeah.
Musa Bedete then. And the one who they just suspended recently. They say Richard Kun speaker.
Yeah.
But the budget that passed, one of Richard Kun, they receiving salary. They receiving benefit.
Salary.
No, Chidi, let me tell you, if I say the thing I read, the person not supposed to be, then they refuse the salary.
It's not stopping you. You're going to work.
Chidi, they supposed to refuse it.
No.
Because they're not going to, the people not going to work. They're not going to want to receive. You and myself just suffering ourselves. These people then they call lawmaker in Liberia. People no government official in Liberia. They don't care for the masses. They just care for themselves.
That one true majority of them out there.
Let me tell you,
care for people.
You see, they make it. They put make it in a sense that the Liberian, the common Liberian will be baking them. They'll be fooling the Liberian people with $1 or $2 while they sitting there enjoying free money. The people not going to work.
How the people keeping our people so. But let me tell you,
they're not going to work. Before, let me tell you, before I used to have my head for Liberia, but this time. I don't have my head. The only person I sit down in the country here, I think all my family back home there to see how best I can cater to them. But that's nonsense they put doing.
You thinking about your family back home? You thinking about your family back home? You're trying to send money, trying to help the family back home. The lawmaker, the government, the regulation that they set up, they will stay in your way. So if you don't speak about it, it will not really improve your family. You'll be thinking you help your family there, but be carrying your people then back and think, look, everything you say about it,
why the question I'm asking, why are they making out noise about the taking salary?
Yeah.
All Liberians passing around. They're not getting salary.
Even if they don't take it, I just told you, if they don't take it, they are the same people. They are the same people will be able to sit down and make the salary and decide how much money to pay.
I
And
say the one who say the one who making noise say Kufa, they're not going to work. You ready? Before when you ready, you go travel, he go Ghana. He made 3 months, not working, he made 3 months. But every month he get paid. This one not working. This one not working, he get paid.
I don't agree with you.
Now they you can want talking about I say the lawmakers in our country. They don't go to work, but they take pay.
Amen. I just told you, I say the people made their own salary. The people decide their own thing.
I agree.
Then why you think they will pay? Any group that you bring, any group that you're doing, at the end of the day, you can go buy it. The people will never be denied. Look, my brother, let me tell you.
You listen to TCCB on OKFM that morning.
What did TCCB say?
TCCB said the North are in our capital building. That money business. Who want to eat money? Who want to get money?
That money business. That's the fact.
All the people in SHD. Look, if I may be Liberian, I will not vote for no representative on senator.
Wow.
The people in the common interest. GD, look at. Let's talk. Look at the security apparatus, man. Look at the security apparatus.
The people in the race. There are other people, but there with them. That you leave the people there. You talk to people. That's what they get.
Chidi, look at it. For me, I like to talk because for me, in the Western world, I've seen the security people in the Western world. When I think about our security in Liberia, when I think about the time of police officer in Liberia, it hurt my feeling a lot. That I wasted a whole lot of time in Liberia to work for our country. That nothing good I could.
Now you seen it. Like when we are advocating our men back, they don't know they are making no. They can be on the post. They be to do it. They be saying whole lot of things. Look, things can be done. It's just our leadership.
Since I came to Canada here, how many years now since I came to Canada, I never ever see one captain in the street. I never see one. For you to see sergeants in the street, it's hard. For you to see police officers in the street here, it's hard. When something happens, someone call. If there are 10 police cars you see parking outside, there are 10 police officers on that scene.
But
I can remember one time. After the time, during early time when they say folks should take my bicycle, motorbike from in the street, we don't have car. FPRC from FPRC to supermarket, let's say to change what they had or burglary there. I was going there. They called me. I was going there. GD, guess what happened? I was walking, going. Then they called one of the police, somebody, senior officer, someone called me. Call me, Patrick, where are you? I said, I'm walking, go. I ran Banana Junction. He said, but Patrick, what you can tell me that day, man? You in a whole area there, you working in there, small motor picking there, working running. You can't tell you already say people not running the street. Then if I go ask motor man for motor to go to police where you agree, why we I tell someone private motor to go to police where we
but the people who are benefiting are the big people and are the people that are around the big people. They don't want to join the police. The people forget about officer person. They want to take care of the common officer. Now the problem is, look, if you make police officer happy, you will get good job also there. Look at hospital facility. You didn't provide housing, but when the director comes, few people around the director then the people that are in that sort of position, then you see them, they start giving praises, then they start to do it. No. The police officer.
I mean, if you see me on social media.
Let me say something to you. If you just talk about, you don't see captain, you don't see other people in the train. Look, party went outside la propuesta to represent la on politique. When I see inspector, and I see another inspector, I give up on myself. Everybody don't joking in our country. Who's joking? When I came back, I started demanding half on them. If I was not even dealing with the director, I started dealing with the people who were up there. I started going on the outside reaching out to people outside for Interpol. Because when I see people in my class, I go to Freetown, go to other countries. Look, when you go to country outside of Liberia, represent Liberia, when you see your class of inspector, you're in the same range of people. The courtesy, the respect, the way they come in, the way they operate in, you can say, but what are you doing, like, brother? Fun. I see my they wearing red shirt, they told me, I look at it, Yeah, you know where
For me,
where to do it.
pertaining to the police salary, I don't pertain to the police salary. I don't blame the Darado police. Darado police need. Only thing I can tell the Darado police, you need to stay advocate to increase police salary. But I blame
No.
those.
The police what they will make $10. We started with $10, $800. Start
Ah,
with more money. We sacrifice. Police will going off far 1975. We see all that thing. It going to 150. Look, police red now, the places where police went. It's not up to standards. They police officers need housing. And the first thing they did down of it, they need to face police housing facility. Every county and other thing, we need police barrier, we need police living that when they come, they gotta be worried about what is sleeping here, what they to do anything. Once you're taking care of the police on that aspect, the people will come to job with mindset to come do work. Look, when I went on field training in bombing area, once we have place to sleep, or the people get whole house there, thing. You're almost looking at police, all of our room, how to do anything. We'll come, what you want to go outside and do our work, because we're not worried about what we're going to relax, what we're going to do the thing. Now, those are the kind of things that you bring to the police and things like that. These are what the people lack of. They
She did
use for people that will be regularly coming on it. That money aspect, they don't come.
Small the police Darado can make proposal.
My brother,
The
we need to take care of
police Darado
our
can make.
I'm telling you.
The police Darado can make proposal, but the people in the
No,
house, you let
you
your
know how
people
much
then.
money they make. You know how much money they make credit when they making. Here and they go for it almost $6 million in loan. What did they do with that money? $1 million can be barrel all around for police officers and 5,000 use more break.
Chiti.
2,000.
Chiti. $1 million can pay. That praise all the representative. That praise all the representative. That living room of pay all for police officers.
My me there, right now, when you look at
that praise all the. No, ask me one simple question. Look, let me tell you, Chiti. They work the police to the police not hot that thing.
That's why in bro, according to engineering, they say they all do still in a country. You see people that carry on project in the country. They talk about the engineer. They say Lion C brazen. And they put it to do it. They say that one can break the horse and that because the storm, the sea, if you use that black, that the most durable the horse can stay, that the best horse, the cooling atmosphere, the temperature, everything. So I ain't gonna after I finish with that Canadian engineer, I finish making my mind. And I didn't know break again.
The only thing I can tell you, the government need to pay police school salary. Let's see if the police officer, the government because you paying horses for police school, the police in the country, all the police people all in the country, you must say, all the police people living in Barry.
That's what I say.
In the country, all the people living in Barry.
No. Yeah. The least police officer is making around or $40,000, $35,000 to $40,000 a year. That's a good money there. So you need to.
Now what I'm saying, that what the government need to do, the government need to pay the police officer money. The government need to pay the police.
Do you know what?
The government need to pay the police good money.
My man, police
Chiti, let me tell you something. You see in Labrador,
the police group they less there because the facility is not there. When you sell out, okay, me ask you one question. Let me get you something. You look at that police barrier, la police barrier, Ken Johnson, just imagine that police barrier. You know that flat unit. If you take that unit, just that unit, if you get that unit, each county. Think about it. Each county, you get that unit there. And you base similar thing, less maybe central or a little bit central that everybody can go walk to and go to in that area and thing. Tell me about policing, why you're going to be there. You think officers will not be certified? You not see officers working to doing, and what would lack of only get one.
You know officers not working? Because officers not getting, they aren't getting good incentive.
The benefit.
Let me tell you
one
simple thing. When United Nations, let me tell you, in this country, where you myself working, where you making some people making $20, $22, $23 per hour. You think you'll be making that money? You go and play fun with your job.
Not job. You're going to work
because
you respect
the problem is because they're not paying. They're not paying government worker. So now they're not monitoring government worker. Like, why you see government worker? They just flag them supposed to go to work. They just clock in. They just clock in. They jump in the street.
If you can increase the men pay, increase the men benefits. I work as a union. I work as union supervisor for team stuff. While with Salvation Army, warehouse, look, benefits is one of the things that people get work about.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Increase the police benefits. The first thing, housing. What happened with that housing thing when they started talking about way another 20 cells before 20 cells, the 2016?
You think you'll be paying one police or the patrolman $400 or $500? Then you go stay in the street, you go take $5 when you the first person ever I come in today. When you pay police officer and you monitoring him and you catch him taking bribe, when you just investigating and proving that he's still bribe from someone, you punish him. The next officer here says shit. For 25 or for 5 I've lost my $500 US job.
No. No policeman go in the street to go take bribe or to do it. If people are going to take police, they not go there to go bribe. The officers there, they just want serve. They just want to do the right thing. They just want to. They don't want to be mixed up in all the things. I work in police. There are people that come there with clear heart to really serve.
I agree.
But if you pay enough money, the least police officer in a place in Labrador and fee, the least money they should make is about $450. Patrol man, the least police man should make about $450.
Patrol officer 400 or 500.
$450 US dollar. That is what the least police officer should
pay. After tax, the man get $450.
$450. He carry that money home and thing, and he able to take care of his family doing that. When you see, you can even reduce the police for the 5,000. You see, effective police work doing our country. You give up on the kind of work the police on the kind of work police do, because you people will see the class of police. Like one part, if somebody do something when they losing their job, they know how much they're losing.
Yeah.
They know how much they're losing. So you will attract educational people. You attract smart people in. You know, you bring out a flag at the end of the can jump police because they know how much they're making, they know what they're getting. If you can pay that money, pay $250 and increase benefit, provide housing a thing. Thing what do pay water. You can build that thing in, each county, and you will see the effectiveness of police whereby police pressure will be fair everywhere you go. But right now, the people here right now in group and thing, you know, one of the advantages they got here, when it comes to power, they've been politically appointed, they get the advantage of picking a team that they want to work with in police, so they can bring them out and just misplay all the other group and thing. One that many have wanted protecting in the operating form.
For me, I'm behind the government because I'm an old police officer in Liberia. They are working. That's the government activity way direct. The government need to see the needs of the police officer back home. The government need to see the needs of the police officer back home.
What you talking about?
I'm not joking,
bro. What you talking about? What you talking about the needs? What are you looking about?
When I say the needs, I'm talking about the benefit, the salary, everything. What I say?
Am I coming here? Be talking.
Yeah, see, all of them, they come to air. You see, you can't see police officers walking in the street because he's live, because he's doing the work effectively. That he will not able to walk in the street because he knows he walk in the street, he will be at risks. But see that, bro, no cars for police officers, no cars to take police officers to work. Yeah. I'm still sorry for her, so I really, I don't know. Chitty. It's too hurting. Our government need to put their feet on the ground to see how better they can help the police. The police really need benefit, incentive, good salary to do that work. Which didn't go do something.
Dolly, take him out.
Gonna just wasn't ready for school the morning.
Yeah, my beginning I go stay out here ready and thing. Then later on, I don't know what you're doing about. I'll try to connect you with the Zoom link so you can.
Yeah, connect me. Just send up. I'll
say it's on Sky. The Sky 50/50 Sky.
Okay, I'll check on Sky FM. Yeah,
the 50/50 Sky. It was on. I think it was there on the today. What day? The 20. I think on the 18th. Yeah.
Okay.
Sky on the 18th. On the morning.
I think you're there on Monday. I think on Monday. Yeah, I'm making mistake.
No, I think Tuesday.
Monday or Tuesday, I'll check it out.
Yeah, I want to 80, so you're there. So listen to the program then we'll kind of connect it. Well, I didn't play it yesterday. I was playing it yesterday. I just played the first portion of it. I'll try to complete on the second portion. Police talking about baying song. station. If most of the money the men spend reasonable, the men could help to do it. Like we talk about increasing the police benefits. The police need benefits. They need benefits. And one of my first benefits I'll say about housing. Get officers to do it. Find some place at least 100 officer, 50 officer each county thing. They get living place. They can go and stay there. They can work and things like that. It will boost. It will kind of bring them to do it. They'll not have to worry. They'll kind of relax. Like, oh, one of the
You know
first
what?
things.
You know what the reason that when they send officers in the Leeward, they can run over from Leeward, they can't down, but they can't back, they can't enter. That all those things are the
Now, what's
reason.
it? I tell you, remember, I work. My first,
Horsing,
I work also. I go
because
also for a bombing. People didn't want them to
GD,
go that far.
I can be making 150. My family in Morota,
They're going
they
and
are
what they're going
way
to do
in
there. Yeah, big, yeah.
Bogon Jide. I get Bogon Jide working. What 150 can do for me there in Bogon Jide and feed my family in how they call it, in Morota.
All your activity, everything more. And when you there, when you want outside, forget that your school, your advancement, your education, everything on hold. You
The
can go
problem
to
is,
LU.
if you get it, if you get a horse, if you get a horsing, the horsing in the
If
Ferrol,
you get a house in a very
the
place,
Ferrol housing in
you can
the
bring your
Ferrol
family
houses
with you.
the horses in the Ferrol counties, then you pay the police officer $450 net.
They make it be a
You
family
need me,
with
brother.
you. They make
You
it
send
get
the
their
man.
online education.
Even said it maybe the man family being moral said maybe that they may also
They
sustain
make it
family.
do it. But if they make it horse, they make it. But you can tell you say to do that, you have to move. Make it a condition. If
No,
the
because
men have to do it,
GD, why I'm saying this? Because if you go and pay, because if you paying homes for police officer there, you now want to pay there four room apartment for 4 room apartment.
no, no, no,
No,
no.
the highest you pay, will
Now
be
Barry looking.
2 room apartment. And someone that get large family, they not want to take that family with them to be in 2 room.
My man, officer quarter. The same way Sammy do them better place and thing. You get 2 bedroom, they get 3 bedroom family hall, and they get 4 bedroom family hall. Depending on the size and people that are doing. So now you can put 2 people there in one unit. People did it in the barrack. My man, we're growing up, we saw that in there. We saw BTC. The way family were living in the barrack, that barrack was laid off. Then before I talk about that barrack, people, you see that barrack? I was small, I used to go play in the barrack. I grew around Lynn Street on the we used to go all in the Barry, all the area to do. I went to Barry School. There's a school in our place that they used to wear green and yellow and thing. While living on
In
Lynn
the
Street,
bar,
one of my I went to school there.
yeah,
We should.
only start doing the barrel out there like Grady Allison, right?
No, it wasn't even the Grady Allison. There was Grady Allison on the other side. Then they had the Barry School. The Barry School was wearing green and yellow. I attended that school. It used to be all the way down to where they had the funeral home in the Barry. You know, they have one other funeral in the Barry apart from Anazin. They had another funeral home like where they had it, like where they had the school. And I attended that school. I was living I said around the time back in the era when they were doing the 80s time, 83, 82, 85, era. I grew up in the era. So I know that. So if you build an officer quarter, let the barrack in there, then you put school right there. The officer training go there, they go to school there, and they're welcome to do anything. Even the officer, maybe it's on a county, you can be going to maybe one of those extended universities that they're doing Labrador right now. They're giving Western University, they're giving like all those different Eastern University. When the man on that side, you can be advancing a career. 450, they can put internet in her, you put TV in her, you can't relax yourself. You can to a full Monday internet. Or maybe you find internet in the whole Barry area and thing. Everybody supply, everybody chipping in and thing like that. Everybody on the scene there and thing. No, yeah, Canadian Army, Canadian people, they move, they go to different, they get facilities and thing. Even like, look at what on a camera living advanced thing and all of that. Pay something, come out with something, go to China. You can find some maybe pre-made design or something. If you don't want to build it, that thing. Pre-made structure, continuous design, all the thing for people to live in it, so they don't worry when they get in the money, when they come to work and thing. They know they're going back to the hall. They worry about rent. Even if you get out and they intend to pay $50, $100, small things there, they will still contribute to maintain the area. The people that will come to do the painting, the cleaning, all the things they'll do it. Labrador, it's easy to do things in Labrador. It's easy, and the people there they won't work. The people won't work. They won't do things. But what leader then, they don't think. I'm telling you, they don't think. Small thing there. We in that country, we talk look at the minute they want to set up. Like why I want to be discussed. The minute want to say they want to set up or control room. Padre.
I listen to you. I listen to you.
The person they want to set up control room where you know where you can sit down the street, look at street camera, all the thing. In LMP there, do they have internet access for everybody that will enter in that place as a police officer? You can log into the internet via the internet.
You have to get a biometric system, biometrics on it, all there in our building.
They get internet in our building.
I don't know.
Our inner building to get internet and phone. What we interpool there for us to get internet. Like the people from France were paying our internet. Even some kind of router, the people can use special because Interpol can use special router for them to write the communication for people not to get into the land or have
maybe they get internet. Maybe they get internet there.
Maybe they get it there.
But it's not
anyway. Because
if you get internet there, GT the problem when they get the internet there, they need almost some internet with courage.
Oh no. No. Internet facility like, but we're not even using much of our internet. We're using about 20, maybe 20, some more percent. We got access to a lot of things that we do when it comes to internet. But if the current be stable, then you get internet access and things that will be coming on internet.
They care internet. Whether they are small, be playing small, they be playing king or on their computer.
Now, the next thing you want to set up control room, your zones and depot. Common zones and depot, and the state taking people statement on piece of sheet. They get right up at zones and depot or they get computer there. No.
They say you see paper.
No zones and depot saying that what kind of position you not go to that you see computer there and they're waiting to take statement for people to kind of tap in and then they print it, or they got to print it. They just finish taking that statement and just send it or send it to another computer on to Central. They need software to be able to do all the things. Google, they get things that can sell all the things. But you need three officers there with that kind of knowledge there to be able to create the thing and sell it.
That thing when you're finished working there, you're putting a report on piece of paper, and then you pay someone way to take it to Central.
Whether you get read letter on Google, each officer have the sign anything on Google that when you send letter, it will go straight to your director. So you sell a platform.
The section you want to tell it to straight to the section.
All the person that's supposed to see it, they have access to that thing, so it will go to. There are certain people that's supposed to see, certain people that can make correction.
You didn't get email like that. Yeah. So if I want to say something, I send it to your email directly. You read it. I supposed to be.
Now I supposed to be not LMP, but they're not still doing it. And they imagine. If I say if people that
all the things derive from morning set.
My man.
The government.
My man, you need people, you need committed people that will kind of look. For me, if I work somewhere, the area where LP I go there, I created my own because that's something I can do. I know how to create a document, so I go there.
If you go to LMP now, you go to LMP, you get own internet, everything for yourself. The other man who don't get internet, how can the man send you report?
I know. So right now, what you need to do is
I can the man send you report?
No, the first thing right now, police need to create a server. A server is where the police will set up some network, set up that.
The police when you acting special, the police need to hire you for 1 month. You go set up that whole everything.
You gotta go there. You can be rare and set up a whole network for LMP that they can use. I can even use come on Google.
Abu, call me after the show. You call me Abu.
You can even come on Google or Microsoft. Google or Microsoft and set a whole network. You can build police network on those platforms, and you will license Google or Microsoft software for LMP, and it will be for police. So everything that police need will put everything on that software that every officer will get access. You can be anywhere you send your document to your commander, they'll make correction, they send it back, they can send it to court, you can get to do it. All the data at the end of the day, you can put them up. But you need electricity. Zones and depot need to get computers, at least.
You need to get internet.
Internet access, it's a must.
If you support any certain access, you have to get internet.
You know that money could do. That If I want
I know, man. I know, man. You can.
even
I
for
know,
the
man.
officer
You can set that whole theater place,
my
man.
man, you can even get each officer to use a Samsung phone. In our country, everybody using two phone, and they able to get an email address to Google or anything for them to send a communication to the commander. Man, in the morning, you have technology.
They had to get a phone there with an that. But you have the apart from the person who personal Gmail account. Then the police need to open Gmail account for every police officer.
Each officer, so like what we say, we'll go create a server. Server is a network that talk to computer. Then once you create a server, then each computer will connect to that server. So anything that computer doing is directly from that server, and the server will have everything built in. Then everything that is being playing on, everything that is being playing on, everything that is being going on that server and thing, only people that have access to that server can log in. So let's say your officer, once your police officer, you have your access to your email address and your server and thing. So once you can log in, you put Patrick in there, then you put your number there, you put your password, then you enter. When you log in to that server. Anything you do there to that server, you leave on work. Once we close that server for you, don't have access to it. Everything remains there with the police. They put everything will just remain on the police server. The police have access to it. They decide where they can change, what they can send, what they can do, everything there. You gotta get people trained to do the thing. You gotta get people that be committed in the morning. Every day they come to well and know that the well is supposed to do that thing. Then all people come there. Any officer reading a report, you tell them say ready report in the star, ready on the thing, log in, do all the thing. You'll be seeing all the thing, create data and thing. Like advanced policing, advanced technology thing. All the things easy to do. But the people in the first thing they do, they able to maintain computer for computer be on whole year to be able to make sure that no virus, nothing get on it. You gotta be please do my whole day. My man, I come in and talk my beginning.
Okay. Abu, what's up? Abu, call me after the show. Let's talk. It's been a while. Let me play to my Pogo. Then the computer get viral. Oh God. Okay, finish, yeah. You go. God need to help our country, man. God is helping our country, but the problem is the people that are in the country they are not behaving right at all. They're not behaving right. So when God is helping you, you're saying you need to put your hand on yourself. When God is living you, you're saying you need to put your hand on yourself. That's the only way you live about. You don't, yeah.
So let Cornell.
Okay, bro.
So let me get my beginning ready when I finish by maybe 9, 10, 10 o'clock. You'll be sleeping or you'll be up. You're waking up, right?
I'll be up. I just woke up, yeah.
Okay. But then by 10, maybe by 9:30, I'll be ready. I'll set everything up. I'll let you know.
Okay, bro.
Okay, later. I'll talk to you later, man.